Have you seen Ronaldo talking to himself before a free kick?
Tu bate, passa da barreira, o mesmo de sempre. Pra ti é normal, bate no gol, pá. Tu bate, passa da barreira, o mesmo de sempre. Pra ti é normal, bate no gol, pá.
Why does he and many other top athletes do that? And does it actually help you focus better? Short answer, yes. But here's the thing, most athletes have no idea how to actually use it the right way. So in this video, I'll break down what self-talk really is, how the pros use it, and 3 simple ways you can make it work for you in a game. And by the way, if we haven't met, my name is Dr. Haley Perlus. I'm a sport and performance psychology expert, and I specialize in applying sport-specific techniques to help athletes optimize their mental game and perform at their best. Self-talk in this particular situation, which is, Ronaldo using it right before a free kick, this self-talk is usually a prepared statement or a couple of words that you have rehearsed that you want to use to help zone you in. And how do the pros use it? Well, they use it again right before they're about to have a performance. And the way that they do it and the reason why they do it is to heighten their concentration on the task at hand. You see, in high pressure moments, there's going to be a lot of external distractions. There's going to be a lot of fans, there's going to be a lot of opponents, there's going to be a lot of teammates, there's going to be a lot of coaches, there's just going to be a whole lot of external factors, a scoreboard, whatever, that could distract you. You're also prone to internal distractions. What if is how that self-talk usually goes, but what if this happens or what if that happens? You also may have some physiological distractions, body tensing, butterflies in your stomach, sweaty palms. So what this prepared self-talk does is it allows you to tune out all of the external and also your own internal distractions and heighten your concentration on the task at hand, on the only thing that matters in the moment, on the only thing that is relevant. So how can you do this? 3 simple ways. One, as I said, that it is something that's usually prepared. So do some research, do some experimentation. Ronaldo has some very specific words, some very specific statements, and they may not make sense to anyone else, but as long as they make sense to you, that is all that matters. So you want to go out there and figure out what words really resonate with you. I have something very simple. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. If I get stuck, if I get frozen, if I get distracted, that mantra, right, left, allows me to kind of question, okay, what is right in front of me? What do I have control over? But the right, left is the key. I have been working with an athlete, or I was working with an athlete, and he created this all by himself. It was my time is my time. Or you could take Ronaldo's, which is his, key words that you just saw in that video. So there's many options for you. In fact, there's endless options for you. The trick is for you to choose something that works for you. And you may want to practice. You will want to practice. You will want to experiment so that you find something that works for you. And here's the thing, nothing is written in stone, which means that it may work for you until one day it doesn't. And if it doesn't for a few times, if it doesn't once, I don't know that I would get too upset about it. It may just be a one-off. But if it stops working for you consistently, it may be time to switch your self-talk and figure out a new self-talk that does. The second way to make your self-talk work for you is to make it accessible. So what does that mean? Once you've chosen your self-talk, which was step number 1, that resonates, you're going to want to write it down. You're going to want to post it in places that you'll naturally see it. You're going to want to rehearse it so that it comes to you easy, that it comes to you naturally. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to remember it. You don't have to go searching in your mind to find it, especially when you're already going to be distracted and under high pressure. So make it accessible by repeating it frequently throughout the day, not only in your performance moments, but just naturally throughout the day, so you start getting really connected to it. It becomes a habitual self-talk. And the third simple way to make self-talk work for you is use imagery to kind of blend the mind and the body. So practice in your mind's eye using your self-talk and experiencing it work. What does that mean? Well, in your mind's eye, in your storytelling, in your daydreaming, when you use the self-talk, I want you to experience your focus being heightened. Experience your body getting into performance mode. Experience you being able to perform the way you want. Make that connection in your mind's eye so that you're preparing yourself for it to happen in reality. So step number 1 is choose a self-talk that resonates with you. It does not matter what it is. It doesn't even matter if it makes sense, as long as it works for you. Step number 2, get connected to it. Write it down. Make it an automatic self-talk for you. Post it in places you'll see it. Have it being rehearsed frequently. And then step number 3 is make that mind-body connection. In your mind's eye, in your storytelling, in your imagery. I want you to experience yourself using your self-talk and it having the proper connection, and having the proper results. Letting your body get into prime form, getting your focus heightened, tuning out distractions, and performing the way you want to be performing. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of your day.